Nigel, how do you evaluate that performance and result?
Poor result, certainly. Performance for a certain amount of the game was okay. I thought we were going to get in at half-time 0-0. Thought if I'd done that, then we may have well got a result out of the game. But it's been our Achilles heel in the first 3 away games, conceding poor goals at poor times. And certainly 2 minutes before half-time, straight down the middle of the pitch again, is right up there.
Bitterly disappointing result considering there wasn't a lot in it overall.
No, there isn't. Generally, there wasn't at Salford, and there certainly wasn't. Well, there was at Orient. It was us, the better side, but we still managed to lose the game. So, and today, for periods, very even game, and we haven't done enough, I don't think, in both penalty areas. Certainly in our penalty area to keep a clean sheet today.
What about that second goal? You spoke about the first goal. What about their second?
Yeah, it's an unnecessary free kick. Elliot Hewitt's given away almost identical position that he did last year when we conceded after 4 minutes. They whipped it in. I think it's hit somebody almost on the shoulder and dropped to their lad who's headed it in. Very, very similar again to the goal last season. But we've got to be dealing with it. First of all, don't give the free kick away, and secondly, deal with it better when it comes in. I think that's what we're missing and lacking, that mentality. We're trying to play football. We're trying to be positive. We've got 2 proper good strikers up there today. Maybe we have to go a bit Northampton away, end of the season, where we don't play any football and we battle away and we try and get a 0-0 to start with.
What about Stagg's equalising goal? Lovely free kick from Stephen McLaughlin, bullet header from Ollie Hawkins. Did you expect to kick on from then? Yeah,
I thought we did. And I thought for 10-15 minutes or whatever, it was all us pressing for the winner, and then the isolated incident and the free kick. And we end up chasing the game again. The minimum you should get from that position is a 1-1. You should get a point, and still have an opportunity to try and win it. But we're not quite at that stage yet.
Yeah, good chances before that, particularly 5 minutes after the interval.
Yeah, I thought we started the second half very well. I thought we had a couple of. I thought Will Swan was unlucky. He was on his way through the goal and got dragged back. Not sure if it was a yellow or a red. Might have been a defender there. Ollie Hawkins had a great chance to cut one back and hit the defender. And then I thought either side of the goal, the equalising goal, we had enough situations. And I think there was a corner that went right across the 6-yard box and hit Hawks and just bundled over the bar. There's enough balls bobbling around. They're just not dropping to us.
Yeah, it was just about that final act today, almost, it seemed.
Yeah, it was, but we still have to be better, and especially in the first half. That's 2 or 3 away games we've kicked the ball out from the kick-off. Rees Oates kicked it out at Salford, and today Stephen Quinn's played it. Steve McLaughlin, he's miscontrolled, it's gone for the throw-in. So you give the ball away after 5 seconds of the game. That doesn't set the tone.
Just can't get going yet away from home. What seems to be the stumbling block?
The goals. We're conceded 5, and 4 the first 4 all down the middle of the pitch, which is something we have to address. Whether we have to change formation, personnel away from home, the way we're trying to play, we'll have to do something.
For their second goal, you were without 2 of your defenders, weren't you? Did that have an impact in anything, in the effect of the second goal?
No, we've got enough people on there to come and head the ball and deal with it. John Joe O'Toole had come off injured, as had Riley Harbottle, more illness than injury. So you lost a couple of central defenders, so everybody else then has to step up and say, when that ball's coming in your penalty area, go and head it. Very, very simple football. It comes down to that. You can talk about formations, you can talk about tactics, balls come into your penalty area, head it clear, that's it.
Is there a bit of a mentality shift away from home?
Well, we're certainly nowhere near as confident as we are at home. I think that's something we've talked about in the week, haven't we? We look a completely different side. I think we seem almost tentative away from home, and I don't really see much difference if you get this chance to play like we do at home. That's what we're trying to do, and that's why maybe we have to change that.
What about at the start of the match? Jordan Bowery, we led to believe he's ill.
Yeah, he's been rough this week with I think a bug, so hopefully he'll be okay for Tuesday, but we missed him on the right hand side today.
And Tuesday night, Manchester City at home in the Papa John's Trophy. Who will take part in that?
All the subs who you saw on the bench today, including Scott Flinders. He'll have a game. I was saying Christy Pym could probably do with a bit of action, because in the 3 away games we've had, he's had very, very little to do. He's picked the ball out of the net 5 times, no fault in any of them whatsoever with him. And he's not had a lot of many saves to make apart from that in those 3 away games. So teams aren't battering us, they're not creating chance after chance against us. It's almost sort of isolated stuff and free kicks and things that we have to deal with better.
Just away from this one, any latest on the search for a striker?
Yeah, we've made inquiries and everything. It's whether we've had a deal put to us which would involve one of our players going on a swap loan, so we're considering that.
And how's Rhys Oates? He put a message out on Instagram earlier this week to say his pectoral, or one of his pectorals, have been put back in place.
Oh, yes, it has. He had an operation on Wednesday. Everything went very well. Delighted that the surgeon helped us out and got him in as early as he did. Means that his recovery should be a week earlier. Surgeon's very, very happy with it, and we're looking to get him back on the pitch within 3 months, which is a big boost compared to the 4 to 6 we were led to believe originally. But you see already that away from home you miss him, you miss that pace, you miss the directness of his play, and of course he was our top goal scorer last season.
Thanks, Nigel.
Thank you.